Hello, so it's been a little while since I've posted a video. I've been a bit poorly, and also with what's happening in the world, I just thought it seemed a bit inappropriate to be posting about makeup and skincare. But then I thought, well, do you know what, life carries on, and I am a makeup artist, and you know, it's how I make my living. I know people still wear makeup, so maybe a little bit of light relief is what everyone needs. So with that in mind, I'm actually trying out the new Clarins Double Serum Foundation today. And I'm going to start with the Clarins Lotion Tonic. I've prepped my skin already. I've cleansed it with the Clarins cleansing oil, which is really nice. And I like the fact that you can basically use it to take eye makeup off, and with a hot warm cloth it just takes everything off. But I've also used it this morning. So I'm just hydrating my skin with this lotion tonic, I should say. What I love about this new foundation is that it's a serum and a foundation in one, so it dispenses both. It has a little dispenser on it, and you can choose the amount that you get from serum and pigment. I'm just going to place the turn in the middle so that I kind of get an equal amount of both, and I'm just going to press the top down onto my brush, and I'm going to do, I think, a couple of pumps to begin with. I'm just going to apply it to my skin in downwards motions like this. A little bit pale for me. I did try and guess the colour when I ordered it. I would have said I probably could have gone a shade up from this shade, but I'm going to warm my skin up with some bronzer afterwards. So I think I need another pump just to do the forehead area. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to take it, sort of just blend it into, feather it out into my hairline and around the sides, and then when I've got a bit more redness, I just stipple it just to kind of cover any kind of red areas. Feather it out down the chin and the neck, I should say, a little bit over my ears. So yeah, I would say I probably could have gone the next shade up. I think, I can't remember what shade this is. I think I'll link it in the description below. Yeah, so it's L2C, so I probably could have gone a shade deeper, but as I said, I'm going to warm my skin up with some bronzer afterwards. I'm only taking what's left on my brush around the eye area just to even out the skin. I've hardly got anything left on my brush now. Okay, so I've gone ahead and blended all of that out, and now I'm going to go ahead and just add a little bit of concealer. I'm going to use the Clarins concealer, use such a small amount. I'm going to just put it on the back of my hand to use as a palette. You can see I've just not even got a pea size amount, half a pea size amount. I'm going to use my concealer brush, and I'm just going to apply that under my eyes and around my nose and on areas where there's any redness that's still coming through. And I'm just going to pat that into the skin. I'm not going to take it out towards the edge of my eye because then it might sit in fine lines and creases. I'm just going to apply it to the inner corners where I get that darkness. So this is the finished look. I haven't added any blusher or bronzer or powder or anything. This is just the foundation and the concealer. Now that it's dried down a little bit, I do think it has kind of colour adjusted a little bit to my complexion. It doesn't feel quite so pale as when it went on. If you look at my kind of décolletage, it's actually not too bad a match. So I do quite like it. I think, you know, now that it's kind of dried down, I do feel quite glowy. And yeah, I think it looks quite nice. Be interesting to see how it wears. I'm going to go ahead now and just add my normal kind of blusher, bronzer, and just set the T-zone area with some powder. And yeah, then I'll come back on and show you the finished look. So let me know what you think of the finished look. Let me know if you've got any questions down below. I'll link all of the products and shades that I used in the comment section. But please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will look forward to seeing you soon in my next video.